Hello, my beautiful rainbow people. Welcome back to the Pot Smoker's Bible. My name is Zion. I'm the author of the Pot Smoker's Bible, which contains the prophetic book of Zion, where I get my name and authority. It comes from the Ketuvim, or Old Testament, of the Jewish Bible. I use the King James Version of the Christian Bible, however, to put together the prophecy of Israel from the scattered testimony of the various prophets of the Old Testament. It became the Book of Zion. Now, when I tried to publish the Book of Zion, I found out that I had to write another book, the Potsmoker's Bible, because the Book of Zion is written entirely in Bible verse. And it contained a set of instructions that I was uniquely qualified to follow. So I did. And in order to finalize my instructions for becoming the Zion of the Most High God of Israel, I am to publish peace. And that's exactly what I'm doing here on YouTube and social media. I'm doing so by reading to you from the manuscripts that I have written. They are as yet unpublished in the old-fashioned sense of the word, but they are published on YouTube and video, on this video, and that qualifies. So, today I'm going to read to you from the 27th chapter of the Potsmoker's Bible. It contains the 24th and final chapter of the Book of Zion, the Book of Prophecy. And I'm going to pick up where I left off last time. It goes like this. What used to work doesn't work anymore. What used to be true is now false. Change happens. Of course, change brings struggle. Those who lose the field are not going to know that the rules have changed. The loop of habit is so embedded that it's a force of law in the minds of those that practice it. Change means questioning and altering the self. We are forced to adjust, and we hate it. So we fight to maintain our familiar quantum loops. It is only when the energy of our faith is exhausted that the thought form we maintain in our own matrix crumbles. Then we change to adjust to the new rules and the new outcomes that we no longer struggle to avoid or reverse. We give our will to what we believe. When we stop believing in a thing, it loses its power over us. It simply stops being part of us. Every one of you, hearing or reading this, is now aware of how life works on a basic level. We create our own reality in conjunction with all others present within the field. You can exert your will onto reality, but be realistic in your expectations. Baby steps to learn to run. Set your will. Do what needs to be done. Don't fuck up your own plan. Words and thoughts have power. Use them wisely. Create your own future. Own the moment. One moment at a time. Each of us has a part to play, and we must organize at the local level. The threefold God will bless all who honor the Sabbath. Google Sabbath. Celebrate Sabbath as you perceive it from Scripture. Then make it uniquely Zionite. The threefold God, drugs, and good times. Rock and roll. Have a party. Invoke the threefold God as the most honored guest of all. God, the threefold God, will bless those that do this. Each local group of Zionites should create a temple of Zion. Each party held is in the temple. Each member participates in the temple according to their talents. Each temple is a community of Zionites who worship, not really, who come together and live in a subset of society. So we should band together to provide for our communal needs. And this is a form of worship. This is how I worship, personally. This society has made us outcasts. We no longer have a place in government. We no longer qualify for state aid. We are cast into the street naked, hungry, and without shelter. We are in danger at every turn. No one in this society cares about our needs or our value to society. So let's show them who we are and what we are capable of. If they won't help us, then we have to help each other. So, at your Sabbath party, talk about what makes your life suck and how you can use the little that you have to share. You all have skills and talents. Do things for each other and together for the good of each other and for all. You can create an ethnic community that can provide most of our basic needs. It's simple. A has extra income. B has an unpaid bill. A pays B's bill. B now has more money to provide for basic needs. Then B, who has time, babysits for free, repaying the debt. Now both have money, more free money. Now C is a gardener. D is a mechanic. C grows smoke for D, who then fixes C's car. A gets weed from C with the extra income from B's babysitting, and C grows veggies too. Now, all four can benefit from local food sources, increasing everyone's health and freeing up more income. So, D, build everybody a wind turbine so you can all get off the grid, and convert the cars to electric. B, babysit for everybody for services from all. Create your own local network for all to participate in and to benefit from. We can take care of ourselves. Each local group can come together as a Zionite think tank, a new force of will within with the means to sever the cords of power cast by fools who think that they rule, but who actually have no true power at all. So get building already. It seems like this society is strong. Money seems to be real and necessary. It's a thing. But it's not. And it seems that those in power are so strong that we just can't win. Bullshit. Those idiots are so weak that if you take away their money, they simply sit down and fade away. They go get real jobs like us. Think back through history. Money is power on this planet. Those who have it rule. Those who don't die. But all of them were subject to debt and loss of money. The minute the money goes away, so does the power it generates. And the money comes from you. You are their true power base. Stop buying their junk, and you cut off the money. And poof, their power is gone. So, the next time you want your power back, keep your money in your pocket. Or better yet, spend it on a poor person instead. Instead of buying that new gaudy outfit that is so bling and no soul? Leave it. You have a closet full of last year's bling. So buy the homeless guy down the street a blanket. Mr. Moneybags will feel it. He won't pocket your power. The threefold God will. Every time you buy a thing that you don't need, some rich bastard gets more power. The earth gets raped for more supplies, and the sea level rises. You can't stop the sea from rising, but you can and will take back your power. And you show Mother Earth you care by doing so. So all those things you leave on that shelf will eat up the profits of the rich. So every useless trinket you don't buy matters. You don't have to have an ugly home. You have artists right where you are. They would love to receive your power for their unique pieces of art. You can go to any place in America, look on the walls of homes, and see versions of the same things over and over again. Everyone buys the same picture. Their homes are covered in cheap copies of a single artist's work. All walls are similar. You don't have to have cookie cutter artwork, people. Buy unique local artists' work. Now, my brother Brian was a wonderful artist. I would, to this day, rather have his work on my walls than to have artwork that everyone else owns. Then, famous artists sell their one-of-a-kind pieces for ridiculous amounts. And you could have a unique piece for a lot cheaper. And you will know that your walls are yours alone. Let your family artist create your art. Use local sources, local artwork. Because by doing so, you take back your power. Every dollar, peso, ruble, or quid you keep takes back your power. Deny the rich your wealth. Be a condemner, not a consumer. Condemn all that does harm to life. Stop being a consumer. You're consuming life itself. Every trinket you buy robs the breath from your child or grandchild. Stop being the problem. Be the answer. You are powerful in the marketplace. Every time you buy something, you empower the person receiving your money. That money goes up the chain of power to the person that has the name brand. That person thinks he has the true power. They can buy all the stuff because buying is power. Spending is power. But you give that power to someone else. Keep your money, keep your power. Every time you give someone your money, you empower them. So, pick and choose who to give your power to. Buy local food from local outlets and artwork from local artists. Keep your power close. Buy the off brands. Starve the brands out. Take away their power base. You. You are the power behind your money. Use that power wisely. You can either be the problem or be a small part of the solution. You choose where your money goes. So, may the Grey watch over you, guide you, protect you, and keep you from all harm. May they teach you right from wrong, and may you be worthy of them. May your thoughts, words, and deeds reflect truth, good, and light, the unicorn way. Find your joy and pursue it, and make that your guild choice when we get to Camp Zion. Soon, I hope. If you use drugs, stay happy and high, you have every right and reason to. Believe me, I know. I wrote 2 books about it. My name is Zion. I love you way too much to say goodbye. So I'm going to say later now.